G'day, this is Simon from The Bracketeer, and I'm with no one. That's right, the guy didn't want to be in the video for his car of the week. He only bought it last night. We'll call him Kiwi. It's a 1949 Hudson Super 6. This thing is amazing. Let's swing the camera around and take a look. So the story behind the car was this guy went up to Pebble Beach. This was a 9-point Concord car, and he wanted to buy it. And he asked the guy who owns it, he had two of them, how much for the car? And the guy goes, more than you can afford. So he goes and speaks to his bank manager, meets up with the guy later that day, buys both of the cars for about $250,000 apparently, brings them back to LA, chops the roof, pulls one apart, pulls all the interior out of it, chops the roof, and then sends a photo of it back to the guy who owned it, as if to say, don't ever question me about not affording a car ever again. Now, it's something I want to point out. When it comes to doing any sort of body work, metal work on a car, the hardest thing to do is chopping a roof. People think it's pretty simple. You just chop the pillars, drop it down, and you're done. That's not the case. The problem is, as you drop the roof of the car, it has to grow because it's wider as you drop it down and longer than it is originally. So inside one of these roofs, you'd find it would have been cut in many places, and then it had to have seams and extra bits welded into it to give it that extra length and extra width. And walking around this thing, black is so unforgiving. This car's obviously been done for a while, but it's just, there is no sign of any Bondo cracking. It's just really, really neat and clean. These sleds were obviously made popular by a movie back in the 80s with called Cobra with Sylvester Stallone, and they're just, I think the stance of it is just amazing. Here's a cool feature. I got the remote control in my hand. Watch the door. One click unlocks it, the other click opens it, and look at the interior of this thing. I'm going to pop the hood, and Todd's going to actually open it so we can have a look. It's got under the hood, but look at this interior. It's just so beautiful in here. I mean, it's so lovely. That seat, those seats look wonderful. The back of it, it's really Art Deco. It's just so nicely done. And then as we come around to the front, look at that power plant. So that's a newer Chevy Vortec motor in there. So the thing's obviously got some reliability and drivability as well. So there it is, our car of the week, this beautiful 1949 Hudson Super 6, chopped, looks incredible. Congratulations to Kiwi, the owner. You get yourself this Maguire complete kit containing a polishing sponge, cleaner, wax, scratch remover, car wash, glass remover, interior detailer, and hot shine foam. Big thank you to Maguire's for hooking us up with that every week for car of the week. You can keep this thing looking as absolutely pristine as it currently is.